He went to Pakistan and held talks with Hafiz Saeed. Ved Pratap Vaidik is on our live panel tonight. Maruf Raza joins us from London. Sanjay Jha of the Congress. Mahesh Jaitley, senior advocate. Yatin Oza, senior advocate of the BJP. We will be joined by Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP in a minute. Ved Pratap Vaidik, may I open up? By the way, to all our panelists, it's an open format tonight. I'm going to ask a few questions to Ved Pratap Vaidik. Feel free. Mr. Vaidik, I hope you can hear me. मेरी आवाज़ शायद आपको आ रही है. तो पहले मैं आपको 2-3 सवाल करूँगा and then we'll start. Yeah. So my first question to you, Mr. Vaidik, I don't know what this rubbish is which you are talking about, that, I was going there as a journalist. I met Hafiz Saeed as a journalist. You don't even have a transcript of that interview. You don't even have a recording of the interview. You are now pulling that out, saying I went to meet him as a journalist. No journalist goes and meets somebody like that. So why don't you just, take that excuse away? Let's begin the conversation. First of all, nobody accepts that you went to meet him as a journalist. I'm sure even you don't. Do you have a copy of that interview? Do you have a transcript of it?
I thought you are a journalist, Arun. I always thought that you are a journalist and a good journalist. But today you are taking me as a criminal and you have started accusing me.
Do you have a copy?
You are teaching me.
Do you? Yes, I am asking. I am asking you today, Mr. No, I'm asking you today, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, I'm asking you today because I think that you are in the dock today.
I'm not going to listen to you unless you listen to my answer. I'm not going to listen to you.
Mr. Vaidik, don't have to lose your temper. You've done something wrong.
Arun, shut up. You are a junior journalist. You dare to ask me...
Mind your language, Mr. Vaidik, with me. Mind your language with me.
What? You must mind your language.
Mind your language. Everyone across India is watching you, Mr. Vaidik.
You should talk to me. You don't accuse me. If you accuse me,
Mr. Vaidik, I have every right to ask you. Please mind your language.
Arun, I always consider
Mind your language, Mr. Vaidik.
And you should mind your language.
Mr. Vaidik, I only asked you whether you have a copy of that interview.
How to interview somebody? I didn't interview him.
Mr. Vaidik, do you have a copy of that interview? Do you have a transcript of the interview?
Yes, I have.
Transcript of the interview, right?
And do you know, before you entered in journalism, look,
I don't care, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, my question to you is that I have a clip of your interview which you have given. Mr. Vaidik, 1 minute.
No, you are very unjustified.
Mr. Vaidik, I have a copy of an interview.
You are not letting me speak a single sentence. What kind of anchor you are? What kind of anchor you are? You go on speaking and you don't let me speak a single sentence. You did not let me complete my sentence.
Complete
you are a junior journalist and you are teaching me how to interview somebody.
Mr. Vaidik.
Have you read my interview with Prime Minister Babrak Karmal? That interview went on for 3.5 hours. Entire world newspapers reported it. And there was no tape recorder, nothing. I noted down every word that transpired between him and me. And so far as I remember, I have interviewed, I have talked to dozens of heads of the states in the neighboring countries. I never kept a tape recorder with me.
So, Mr. Vaidik, now, Mr. Vaidik, I've listened to you now. Now, will you take my questions?
Of what transpired?
Will you take my questions, Mr. Vaidik?
Now let me speak.
No, but you won't take my questions.
I will not let you speak.
No, you think you won't? Is it? You will not take any questions today?
Arun, I can shout much more than you.
No, you don't want to take any questions.
I cannot shout. No, I will not let you speak unless you let me complete the sentence.
No. How long will you take to complete?
Don't accuse me. You should listen to me. If you don't listen
to me, Mr. Vaidik, you are the person who's gone and met Hafiz Saeed.
No, you should listen to me.
You hold talks with Hafiz Saeed.
Listen to me. Otherwise, I am not going to listen to you.
You hold talks with Hafiz Saeed.
You are wasting my time. You are wasting the time of...
Mr. Vaidik, I am being very polite with you, but you must take my questions.
You are your own image.
You must take my questions, Mr. Vaidik. You have gone and done a meeting with Hafiz Saeed. You must take my questions, Mr. Vaidik. Don't worry about my image. You take my questions, Mr. Vaidik.
No.
You take my questions. Don't worry about my image. You take my questions, Mr. Vaidik.
If you don't let me reply.
But Mr. Vaidik, you don't. Mr. Vaidik, I'll tell you one thing. You have replied now. You're not even listening to any questions. I don't think this is fair. You must listen to some questions. Now, I have seen here, Mr. Vaidik.
Look here.
Mr. Vaidik, you take some questions.
Participants. This is the problem with you. You are a very good anchor. You are a very good journalist. But this habit of your uncontrolled habit, you raise a question.
You see a terrorist called Hafiz Saeed.
Let me complete first sentence.
Sir, forget my anchoring. No, forget my anchoring. I am asking you one question, sir. Please listen to me. I have seen here today that, first of all, everyone wants to know just one thing. There is an interview of yours where apparently you have said Mujahideen-e-Awal has, that is Hafiz Saeed, has expressed his desire to visit Srinagar, and you say, no,
your facts are wrong.
No, you say that if I was Prime Minister,
your facts are wrong. Your facts are wrong.
Mr. Calm down, sir.
Shameful.
No. You are asked a question about Mujahideen-e-Awal. Now, Mr. Vaidik, please listen.
Use this word, Mujahideen-e-Awal.
Have you been asked that question? Did you say if I was the Prime Minister, I would ask him to? If I was the Prime, did you say if I was the Prime Minister, I would ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest?
You are a journalist. You must do your homework.
Mr. Vaidik, I'll tell you one thing.
Talking to me without doing
Mr. Vaidik, why did you meet? One second. Mr. Vaidik, first of all, remember, calm down. You met Hafiz Saeed. You've been caught red-handed. You've been caught red-handed meeting Hafiz Saeed. You have been caught red-handed meeting Hafiz Saeed, and there is no need to be aggressive with me on television, Mr. Vaidik. I think what you've done is absolutely wrong. I have great reverence for your age, but you've gone and met a killer of 2611. You have had talks with a killer of 2611, Mr. Vaidik. How can you have talks with a killer of 2611, Mr. Vaidik?
No.
Why did you have talks with him? Why did you have talks with him, Mr. Vaidik?
I call Hafiz Saeed as Mujahideen-e-Awal.
No, Mr. Did you or did you not meet Hafiz Saeed?
Immoral journalism.
Did you meet Hafiz Saeed? What kind of moral journalism is this where you say I'm going to meet Hafiz Saeed and make him change his mind and talk about how many wives he has?
You are displaying your incompetence.
Mr. Vaidik, you are displaying your nervousness. You have been caught red-handed. आप समझ लीजिए पहली बात तो ये है देखिए वैदिक जी Mr. Vaidik, do not, now I am telling you Mr. Vaidik, calm down,
आप पे लानत है इस बात,
calm down,
आप पे लानत डालता हूँ कि आप उसको मुजाहिदीन-ए-अव्वल कहते हैं।
आपको पूछा गया, आप बात सुनना ही नहीं चाहते वैदिक जी, आपको पकड़ा गया, आप समझ रहे हैं,
उसको आप मुजाहिद बोलते हैं।
Mr. Vaidik,
बोल रहे हैं उसको।
Mr. Vaidik, you tell me one thing, just now please listen calmly. First of all, let me tell you one thing, you first listen to me now, okay? I will ask questions, you will answer. I will ask you like this, you answer, okay? Let's talk in a decent manner. My first question to you is, sir, and please listen. You see, please, no, just listen, Mr. Vaidik.
Never.
Do you understand?
If you are dignified.
Now listen, Mr. Vaidik. People are watching you all over India and in 47 countries right now. Do you understand that the person who you thought?
You also.
Yeah, they are watching you. They are watching you, and they watched your meeting with Hafiz Saeed. Do you understand? Do you understand, Mr. Vaidik, that the person that you thought wasn't a big deal to meet not only masterminded the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, but is the leader of a terrorist group banned by the United Nations Security Council? Did that ever occur to you?
Yeah. I know it.
You know it. Okay.
You know it and I don't know it.
Okay. So you know it? Okay. So my question is, what kind of international diplomacy?
Know it and I don't know it.
No, what kind of international diplomacy were you doing with him?
Deposited in your personality.
What kind of?
It and I don't
it's all right, sir. Please answer my questions, please, directly. I'm asking you very directly. Answer directly, sir. What kind of international diplomacy were you doing with him?
What diplomacy?
What kind of international diplomacy were you doing with him?
You tell me what kind of diplomacy I could do with him. You tell me.
Then why did you meet him? Then why did you meet him, Mr. Vaidik? Why did you meet him?
Am I not a journalist?
You said.
Don't you know?
You said, Mr. Vaidik.
You were working in the same company where I was the editor.
Mr. Vaidik.
Don't you know that I am a journalist?
Mr. Vaidik, don't patronize me. I am asking you questions. I would never go and have a meeting with a terrorist. My question to you is, you say, do they have any idea about international diplomacy? No, you have said, one second, Mr. Vaidik, listen to me, Mr. Vaidik, listen to me, Mr. Vaidik. First of all, see, Mr. Vaidik, please listen to me. I have great regard for you for your age, but I must ask you this. Please explain to me, Mr. Vaidik.
But you deliver speeches.
Mr. Vaidik, please listen to me. You know, Mr. Vaidik, a question goes. Everyone's asking you one question, Mr. Vaidik. Everyone's watching you right now.
If you don't,
everyone's watching you. Listen, answer one question.
I am not going to take
answer one question.
I am not going to take it lying down. You will have tough answers from me. You raise questions, and if I don't answer, then blame me. But you don't let me answer.
You have not answered yet, Mr. Vaidik.
You are presuming several things. You are accusing me. You are not listening to me. What is this?
Mr. Vaidik.
Is this good anchorism?
Mr. Vaidik, the question is this, and I will listen to your answer. You listen to my question. Now, here are some pictures of you meeting Hafiz Saeed.
But your question should be brief.
My question will be fairly brief. I want a very direct answer. But now there are pictures here of you meeting Hafiz Saeed. Please explain to... Now listen, Mr. Vaidik, let me start my question. Please explain to all of us watching TV right now, what kind of journalist in a meeting with a man like Hafiz Saeed turns into a preacher and advisor asking the hardened terrorist to ask for forgiveness? Is that the job of a journalist or a psychiatric counselor?
No. You don't understand the role of an editor. You talk like a reporter. I don't think you have been an editor. You have not been a man of ideas. I have been a man of ideas. I have been an editor.
Oh,
right
God, sir.
As I joined journalism at the age of 16,
yes.
I became editor.
No, this is not the kind of journalism I believe in.
I'm a man of ideas. Look here. People, when talk to me, I not only interview them, and you know what's the meaning of interview. You view them from their inside.
Sir, you are talking to a murderer of 2611.
You call me a spiritualist.
You are talking to a murderer of 2611. People will be laughing at what you say.
And Manmohan Singh was talking to the murderer of thousands of people. His name is Pervez Musharraf.
Sir,
put Manmohan Singh behind the bars. Why don't you condemn Manmohan Singh? What are you talking?
Sir, you are talking to the man. Do you feel guilty? Mr. Vaidik, what are you trying to do? Okay.
And their ambassadors kept on talking.
Well, you know, Mr. Vaidik.
Everybody.
Mr. Vaidik, one sec. Mahesh Jaitley, yes.
Yeah.
You know, Arnav, all we're hearing right now is Mr. Vaidik's luminous past as a journalist and his interview with many people. Look, let's just decide this. I mean, Mr. Vaidik obviously thinks that what he has done is completely right. He sees no wrong in it. What we all feel, I think most of us on this panel would feel, and most people I've been speaking to today feel, that it was an atrocious exercise in journalistic discretion. If indeed it was an exercise in journalistic discretion, as you pointed out, we need to know the circumstances in which he met Hafiz Saeed. I mean, to be fair to him, how did he come to set up this interview? Why did he not carry a recording machine? Now, he does say that he has a very good memory, and in the past, he has never relied upon a tape recorder. But, you know, you are now dealing with the world's most wanted terrorist, somebody who's got a $10 million US bounty on his head. Anything could be misinterpreted. You have to be very careful. Surely this exercise in journalistic discretion should have been accompanied with some precautions, like taking a tape recording. You can't do anything out of memory and just say that I've made copious notes. So, all right, it is an exercise in is it an exercise in journalist discretion? Just two questions. Is it an exercise in journalistic discretion? And do you think that you exercise that? Forget the moral issue. Did you exercise it prudently?
You know, do you want me to speak? Shall I speak?
Yeah, please do, Mr. Vaidik.
Arnav,
do it, Mr. Vaidik.
Permit me to speak?
Speak up, Mr. Vaidik. We haven't finished our questions, but you can speak up.
As I told you earlier, never in my life I ever used tape recorder while interviewing people. My famous interview in 1981 of Babrak Karmal, Prime Minister Babrak Karmal, was published by even the foreign newspapers. It was original in Hindi and it was translated into English and in several other languages, French,
Mr. Vaidik,
Russian, and so many languages. Look here.
Mr. Vaidik,
you know, I am not habitual. I have never been a reporter. I talk to them, and I have not been a topper in the university just without any reason.
Mr. Vaidik, this is about your meeting with... Mr. Vaidik, this is about your meeting with Hafiz Saeed. A journalist, and pardon my saying so, Mr. Vaidik, you know, I'll tell you one thing. A journalist, a good journalist. Now, let me also tell you a few things. Because you need to also listen now, Mr. Vaidik. A good journalist would paint an objective picture of the meeting and would argue at facts at his disposal. I'm sorry to say this to you on your face today, Mr. Vaidik, despite your age, you did nothing journalistic when you came out and you painted Hafiz Saeed as a wrong man, and instead you turned as the spokesperson representing him as the unabashed murderer of 2611 was not what you are doing. I mean, if you are a journalist, 1 minute, Mr. Vaidik, if you are a journalist, I want to ask you, what kind of stupid question is this? When you ask him, if Narendra Modi comes here, what are you going to do? I think that's the most stupid question anyone could have asked, Mr. Vaidik.
This is the most stupid expression on your
Well,
part.
I think it's a ridiculous question.
Everybody, look here.
Mr. Vaidik, people are watching you tonight. People are judging you tonight. You go and ask him if Narendra Modi comes here, what are you going to do? On whose behalf are you asking this question? You are insulting the people of this country when you're asking that question.
No, you are.
And you are insulting this profession of journalism which you claim to be a member of.
You are hand in glove with those superficial politicians who don't understand the national interests.
Mr. Vaidik, if you tell me that going and kowtowing and bowing before and asking ridiculous questions and having a ridiculous conversation with Hafiz Saeed is national interest, then I think you have no idea of national interest. Maruf Raza from London wants to say something to you. Maruf from London. Do not teach us national interest, Mr. Vaidik. Do not teach us national interest, Mr. Vaidik. Maruf Raza.
I am not enticed by the fact that you would invite me.
Mr. Vaidik, Maruf Raza is saying something to you. Listen to him. You have insulted the feelings of the people of this country, Mr. Vaidik. Now listen.
Jaitley has raised.
Please listen to others, Mr. Vaidik. You are in the dock today.
Right. Yeah. You are in the dock. You have proved that you are a bogus journalist.
I won't respond to you. I'll only ask you question after question after question. Maruf Raza next.
Mr. Vaidik, sir.
You are calling Hafiz Saeed Mujahideen Ahmad.
Mister, you were asked that question. That was part of the question. Please correct yourself. Maruf, please go ahead.
Mr. Vaidik,
please go ahead, Maruf, please. Maruf.
Mr. Vaidik, please hear me out, sir. We've heard you now almost 15 minutes. My questions are 3 or 4. The first is that you have as yet not answered any question, but you have only told us about your illustrious past. We know you've had an illustrious past, but you are in an electronic age. That's why you're on television today. Would it not have made sense to keep transcripts or some recording of your interviews?
Because you don't know me.
Please, sir, please hear me out. Please hear me out. Sir, please hear me out. Sir, please hear me out. You seem to be very obsessed with your distinguished past. We are talking of the present. We are talking of today. Who authorized you to go and extend this hand of friendship to Hafiz Saeed? Did the government of India? Did any political leadership? Did any individual? Would you like to wisen us today, the Indian audience, who authorized you to make this great barter with Hafiz Saeed? Governments deal with governments. Sir, governments deal with governments. You do not deal with terrorists. We do not talk to terrorists. This guy is an internationally acclaimed terrorist. No. Are you saying that you don't even recognize him as a terrorist when the whole world does? You think he's a sane man that you can bring him onto the path? What kind of track 4, track 5, track 6 diplomacy is this?
Yes. I will.
And General Musharraf was the head of a state, albeit a state which sponsors terrorism. Here, this chap is. He is a non-state actor. He is a non-state actor. So are you saying that the Vajpayee government should not have been interacting by that same yardstick? Today your interview stands contradicted that this government of Mr. Modi should not deal with the government of Nawaz Sharif because it has certain terrorists who are sitting in their territory who plan actions against India. Now you have to decide which side of the fence you are on. You are contradicting yourself despite your distinguished past. Today you're cornered, sir. Please give us the answers. Who sent you? Who asked you to do this? Why did you extend this hand of friendship? And do you recognize Hafiz Saeed as a terrorist?
You are
you give us the answer
on me. Somebody must be sending you from here, from there. They must be sending you.
No, Mr. Vaidik, you answer the question, please. Answer the question, and if you don't have an answer, you can tell us we don't have an answer. Mr. Vaidik, did you ask Hafiz Saeed? Did you ask Hafiz Saeed how he recruited Kasab?
You are a very bad anchor.
Don't listen. No, I don't need your certificate for my anchoring, but I can clearly make out today that you are looking extremely nervous, flummoxed, and you are not sure about what you are saying today because everyone is watching you, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, people are watching you, and maybe you did not expect this reaction, but let me tell you, there is no difference between you and Yasin Malik.
Mr. Vaidik.
When Yasin Malik when Yasin Malik went and met Hafiz Saeed, we asked him the same question we are asking you.
Mr. Vaidik, the way you have been rattling out your biodata, the way you have been rattling out your biodata, you are self-possessed.
And you will find that you have taken most time.
Mr. Vaidik, a simple question to you before I go to the next panelist. Did you ask Hafiz Saeed how he recruited Kasav in a training camp? How he trained the terrorists of 2611, No. Simple question to Mr. Vaidik. Did you ask Hafiz Saeed how he trained the terrorist of 2611 and how he sat with a group of 11 people in a control room, masterminded 2611? Did you ask him about that?
And when you are asking this question to me, you are already presuming that I have not asked such questions to him.
No, so tell us the answer. Tell us the answer.
Everybody can judge your intention.
No. Since you are a self-confessed great journalist.
Everybody can judge your intention.
No, I'm asking you, Mr. Vaidik, because I don't know. He was referred to as Major General Saab by the 2611 terrorists.
Arnav, you should respect somebody who has spent 55 years in
Mr. Vaidik, for me, you don't have to try and get into that whole business that I've spent 55 years in the profession. Mr. Vaidik, did you ask Mr. Vaidik, did you ask Hafiz Saeed how he directed the terrorists to hijack a Hindustani boat to enter into Mumbai and fix the time of the attack? Did you ask how he killed so many Indians? Did you ask him?
I did.
Did you ask him what? And tell me, since you say you asked him that, give me his detailed reply.
जी, क्या कहा आपने? फिर बोलिए.
Now, when I ask you what was his detailed reply, you're saying क्या कहा आपने? Mr. Vaidik, you're looking very bad tonight on television, I must say.
नहीं, आप बोलने देंगे, तब तो मैं बोलूँगा. आप बोलने ही नहीं देते. सवाल करते और अपने आप ही जवाब देने लगते हैं. मैंने उससे सिर्फ यही नहीं कहा कि आपने बंबई में हमला करवाया. मैंने उनसे कहा कि हिंदुस्तान और पाकिस्तान के अच्छे रिश्तों के बीच में अगर सबसे बड़ी कोई बाधा अड़चन मुझे दिखाई पड़ती है तो हाफिज सईद आप दिखाई पड़ते हैं.
That's not a question. That's some kind of a statement. That's not a question. That's not a journalist question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Vaidik. I even have you on tape. Mr. Vaidik, आपका तो और एक टेप निकला है जिसमें आपने डॉन टीवी चैनल पर कहा है that Kashmir should get independence. You are on tape talking about that.
इतनी मूर्खता की बात कर रहे हैं.
Mr. Vaidik, do you want us to play the tape?
मूर्खता की बात कर रहे हो.
Mr. Vaidik, why? Mr. Vaidik, you know.
आधे तुम देखो फिर मुझे बोलने नहीं दे रहे.
नहीं, Mr. Vaidik, don't raise your voice with me first of all. Don't raise your voice with me. Don't raise your voice with me. Mr. Vaidik, because you have been now caught, your only response is to raise your voice with me. Mr. Vaidik, do you know what you've done? Do you even know what you've done? Do you know how many sentiments you have hurt of people, Mr. Vaidik? Mr. Vaidik, do you know what you have done? You have insulted the people of this country and you think that just because you are an aide of Baba Ramdev, क्योंकि आप बाबा रामदेव के करीबी हैं, क्योंकि आप बीजेपी के करीबी हैं, इसलिए आप पे कोई एक्शन नहीं होगा? Mr. Vaidik, Mr. Vaidik, I am asking you today, correct me if I am wrong. Mr. Vaidik, correct me if I am wrong. You are an Indian by nationality, Mr. Vaidik. First of all, don't raise your finger. Don't raise your finger. Don't raise your voice or your finger. Mr. Vaidik, सजा किसको मिलनी चाहिए वो व्यूअर तय करेंगे. अभी शॉर्ट्स है आपके बाबा रामदेव. आप एक बात सुनिए, आपके शॉर्ट्स हैं with Hafiz Saeed. Mr. Vaidik, don't keep shouting. Don't keep shouting. Don't keep shouting. If you don't have an answer, you can say I don't have an answer. But don't shout like that. Just don't shout. Don't shout anymore. I have taken enough from you. You should be tried for sedition, Mr. Vaidik. You are an Indian by nationality. You travel to Pakistan. You meet an enemy of the country. आप देश के दुश्मन को, आप देश के, Mr. Vaidik, first of all, please lower your voice. Lower your voice. Lower your voice. Otherwise, I lower your volume. Because after the anti-national job which you have done, Mr. Vaidik, you should lower your voice. You should speak with a little bit. You should speak with a little bit of humility in your voice, Mr. Vaidik. Those are pictures of you meeting Hafiz Saeed.
You and me, why did you
Sudhanshu Trivedi, Sudhanshu Trivedi, calm down, sir. Be quiet, Mr. Vaidik. Be quiet, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, just 1 second, please. Mr. Vaidik, you are an amazing man. You are an amazing man, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, I can only say this to you, that these are tactics by you. These are tactics by you not to answer a single specific question. And be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for a minute. Be quiet for a minute, Mr. Vaidik, because you are an Indian by nationality. You are an Indian by nationality. Now reduce his volume, please. You are an Indian by nationality. You have traveled to Pakistan. You have met an enemy of the country on an Indian passport. You should explain to the people of this country, Mr. Vaidik, why your passport should not be cancelled and why you should not be arrested under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. You should actually be arrested today, Mr. Vaidik. You should be under arrest, Mr. Vaidik. Sudhanshu Trivedi, why has your government refused to take action on Mr. Vaidik? 1 second, Mr. Vaidik. Don't lecture me on journalism. I am an active journalist. You are not. I am an active journalist. You are not. Don't lecture me on journalism. Think twice before you do that. You are not even an active journalist, Mr. Vaidik. Control yourself and hold your tongue. Yes, please. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, what happened to the BJP? What happened to the BJP? Now keep quiet, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik, you are talking rubbish. Mr. Vaidik, you are talking absolute rubbish today. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Arnab, he is senile.
There are 3 aspects of this problem.
The man is self-possessed.
Number 1, if you want to put some sort of direct or indirect connection with the BJP. Second is, as a journalist, whether he should have gone there or meet or not. And third, if Congress or any of our opponent is trying to portray in a different color. I would like to say on behalf of BJP that BJP has nothing to do with it, directly, indirectly or remotely, as it has been already said on the floor of the House by our leader, Sri Arun Jaitley. So there is no question, again I am repeating, directly, indirectly or remotely of Mr. Pratap Vaidik's meeting with Hafiz Saeed. Second thing, if at all it is considered wrong, we are in the democracy in which the journalists are having full freedom, but in this country there are certain journalists which sometimes meets with the terrorists, whether it is the Naxal terrorist or the terrorist of the Jammu Kashmir or others.
Mr. Trivedi, simple question to you. Mr. Trivedi, simple question to you. No, simple question to you. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, simple question to you. Now, Ved Pratap Vaidik, just be quiet for a minute. Don't try and disturb my program. Don't disturb my program, Mr. Vaidik. Please be quiet. I've taken enough from you today. Okay? I've been very polite. Please be quiet and listen to the others. Have some decency. Yes, now my question to you, Sudhanshu Trivedi. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, my question to you is simply this. Do you even remember... Mr. Vaidik, will you keep quiet for a minute, please? Thank you very much. Can I have Mr. Trivedi on the screen, please? Mr. Trivedi, my question to you is, when Hafiz Saeed met Yasin Malik, do you remember what a big deal you made at that point of time? You said, arrest him, take away his passport, tell the nation, and if you do nothing, then it will be a monumental mistake of the Home Ministry, and we, the Bharatiya Janata Party, will raise this issue at all forums available. Please tell me what happened to your position then and what happened to your position now.
There is a huge difference. If any political leader or social activist meets Hafiz Saeed or representing any part of the government or any part of the social establishment, any part of the political establishment,
this is so shameful.
Condemnable and
Mr. Trivedi, you know, the question is very simple. Nobody is going to buy that, Mr. Trivedi. Nobody is going to buy that. You took such a hard line against Hafiz Saeed in the past. Mr. Trivedi, Mr. Trivedi, Mr. Trivedi, this is not about, this is about the killer of 2611, and I cannot believe it that the Bharatiya Janata Party, after forming the government, has become so weak and indulges nowadays in such 100% hypocrisy that it tries to give a soft stance to the meeting because it wants to give Mr. Ved Pratap Vaidik immunity from being arrested. Is it because Mr. Ved Pratap Vaidik is a member of the Vivekananda Foundation, which your National Security Advisor is also a member of? Sanjay Jha will now come into the debate. Sanjay Jha.
You know, Arnab, I'm glad you mentioned that example of Yasin Malik with Hafiz Saeed. Let me also, you'll remember that when Javed Miandad wanted to come to India to watch a cricket match, the BJP raised a lot of hullabaloo about the fact that he was related by marriage to Dawood Ibrahim. Justified, and it did not happen. How can the BJP today be so casual and dismissive about a man who is, every time he opens his mouth, he talks of a holy war against India? His mission is to destroy India. He has actually said the words that I want to repeat 2611 in different forms and shapes into India again and again. Now, whether he likes it or not, Mr. Vaidik will have to agree, and Mr. Trivedi cannot deny that there is a complete perceived proximity between Mr. Vaidik and Mr. Ramdev is established, and Mr. Ramdev and the BJP is also not a mystery anymore. There is a foundation called the Vivekanand Foundation, which has a lot of members which have formed their way, or rather found their way into the government. So at this point of time, for Mr. Vaidik to say that he went there, I think the critical question, Arnab, that you need to ask is, why did Hafiz Saeed meet him? I mean, not every journalist will have access to Hafiz Saeed, but there was something definitely very urgent and critical why Hafiz Saeed gives him a 70-minute audience without a transcript, without a recorder. It seems to be a conversation when Mr. Vaidik very boastfully talks about his frequent conversations with the Prime Minister. He talks about getting him into India without a passport. Now, I don't think anybody in India will have such a carte blanche to talk like this to one of the most feared terrorists in the world, banned by the United States, having a 10 million bounty on his head, and one who threatens India day in and out.
One second, Sanjay Jha, Mr. Vaidik has started again.
For the Karachi attack by
No, one second. What is Mr. Vaidik saying?
And Hafiz Saeed attacked Heratin.
One second. Okay, Mr. Vaidik. Mr. Vaidik. Okay, speak.
Shameless debate you have organized. You have misled this good man, Sanjay Jha is a nice man. You have misled him. You are calling Hafiz Saeed as the Mujahideen. Do you understand Hindi?
Mr. Vaidik, you are not coming to the point. You don't understand the seriousness of your offense. You don't understand the seriousness of your offense, I think.
I am ashamed of you.
You don't understand the seriousness of your offense, and I think you have gone on television and advocated independence for Kashmir. And then you have said that I will ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest. 1 second, Mr. Vaidik, please listen. You have said if I was the Prime Minister, I would ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest. Who were you talking about? Who were you talking about, Mr. Vaidik? Stop passing comments on my program. You have been thoroughly exposed internationally. And by the way, Mr. Vaidik, you are not an active journalist. You are not an active journalist, Mr. Vaidik. You are not an active journalist, Mr. Vaidik. I am. You are not. Mr. Vaidik, you know, jhoot to aap bolte hain, Mr. Vaidik. Who did you talk about when you said if I was the Prime Minister? Mr. Vaidik, 1 minute, please. I'll show the pictures. Pictures don't lie. Okay. You say, if I was the Prime Minister, I would ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest. Then the journalist asks you, can't you explain this to Narendra Modi? You say, if I happen to meet Narendra Modi, I speak to him very often, I will tell him the same. Who were you talking about?
Yeah. अब आप अगर सुनेंगे तो इसका जवाब
who were you saying that you would ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest? Who were you talking about?
अरे मशीन गन अपनी बंद करो भाई.
Who were you talking about?
अपनी मशीन गन बंद करो तो मैं जवाब दूं. मशीन गन तो बंद करो अर्नव. आप जवाब सुनना चाहते हैं इसका? बोलूं? मशीन गन बंद है ना? देखो, मुझसे ये पूछा कि कश्मीर का भविष्य कैसे होगा, तो मैंने कहा मैं कश्मीर की आज़ादी का समर्थक हूँ, कश्मीर की अलगगी का समर्थक नहीं हूँ. और कश्मीर की आज़ादी का मतलब ये है कि दोनों कश्मीर मिल जाएं, एक हो जाएं और अलहदा न हो. वो भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच में खाई बने हुए हैं. वो दोनों भारत और पाकिस्तान.
Mr. Vaidik, my question to you was this, and in case you don't understand, I will repeat the question to you. My question was, you said if I was the Prime Minister, I would ask him to leave his passport and visa in Pakistan and come to India as my guest. Who were you talking about? It's a simple question. आप simple, बहुत इतना simple सवाल है. आप किसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे? किसको invite कर रहे थे as your guest? जो आप बोले पासपोर्ट और वीजा छोड़ के इंडिया में let him come as my guest. Who were you talking about?
आप जो कह रहे हैं, अरे फिजूल की बकवास.
Who were you talking about?
कोट कर रहे हैं, उसके आगे मैं ये बात कर रहा हूँ, क्या हाफिज सईद के बारे में ये बात कर रहा हूँ मैं? बोलिए.
Who were you talking about?
आप मुझे बताइए, ये हाफिज सईद को मैंने कहा है.
You were talking in an interview. Who were you talking about? You have no answer to that. I mean, this is now proving to be completely infuriating. Yatin Oza, no, one second. Yatin Oza, can the government distance itself from this meeting that Ved Pratap Vaidik has had with Hafiz Saeed? One second. Yatin Oza, 1 minute. Now keep quiet. I've asked you the question 3 times. You go and have a meeting there with anyone, but you can't have a meeting with Hafiz Saeed. Tomorrow you'll say, I'll have a meeting with Dawood Ibrahim. I'll justify that as well. Mr. Vaidik, please calm down. Behave yourself. Behave yourself, Mr. Vaidik. Now, beyond the point, don't misbehave. You're on national television. Already people are quite upset with you. Mahesh Jaitley, yes, please, Mr. Jaitley. Yes, Mr. Jaitley.
आज का जो कार्यक्रम है, तुमको पत्रकारिता पे कलंक है, तुमको पता है?
Mr. Jaitley, please calm down, Mr. Vaidik.
Arnav, he's just going.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to turn your volume down.
We are focusing too much on Mr. Vaidik, because let me tell you something. It is clear that in his exercise for in his quest for self-promotion, he is willing to sup with the devil and go and talk to even terrorists whose hands are bloodstained with the blood of millions of Indian citizens. But the more important question is for Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. More important question for Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. This is causing damage to the government, and for once I find myself in agreement, rare occasion, with Mr. Sanjay Jha. It is time not just to distance yourself, but to condemn what this gentleman has done. Because don't forget, there is the Yasin Malik. You cannot have double standards. We are in opposition. Spokespersons and members like me have roundly condemned Yasin Malik for meeting Hafiz Saeed. We have said there will be no talks. There will be no talks when terror is an agenda. And now we are talking with the most dreaded terrorist in the world. So, you know, we have asked for execution of Ajmal Kasab, and we have asked for execution of Kashmiri terrorists, and we've managed to do it. Your credibility is on stake. Governance is about credibility and about perception. It is time not just to distance yourself, but to condemn this man, because he's too close to many leaders in the BJP, and there will be some suspicions such as those raised by Mr. Jha.
Absolutely, and this is, you know, the kind of muted reactions, let me get Yatin Oza in. Mr. Oza, do you even remember what happened when Yasin Malik shared the stage with Hafiz Saeed at that point of time? What position your party had when you said, let's take immediate cognizance, we should not give a visa to such people, their activities should be kept under watch, they must be arrested, their passports must be seized, the whole nation must be told. No, let me continue. Let me continue, Mr. Oza, because your reactions today are so completely muted.
Go on continuing.
They are so completely muted, Now, you know what, Mr. Vaidik, you have been caught meeting Yasin.
Now,
your activities are out in the open, Mr. Vaidik.
Please ask Mr. Vaidik to keep silent. Please ask him to
Mr. Vaidik, will you keep quiet for a minute?
Why should I keep quiet?
Because you need to listen after what you have done.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you, if you say you have done this as a journalist, then you've disgraced the profession of journalism. Thank you.
I am waiting for exactly 45 minutes. Yes. Look, I fully endorse what Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi has said. As a journalist, please give me 3 minutes. Whatever is against him also, I am going to speak. As a journalist, he is free to meet anybody. We have seen in past people meeting Chelappan, people meeting Prabhakaran, Virappan, I'm sorry, not Chelappan, and as journalists. With that, government or party has very clearly and unequivocally distanced itself and made it stand very clear.
No, but what action has been taken? What action has been taken
agree
today? Please tell me about the action. Don't distance yourself. Don't play safe.
Yes, one minute.
Because when you say, no, Mr. Oza, when you say you've distanced yourself from the meeting,
if he has gone as a, will you permit me 3 Will you
1 minute,
will you permit me 3 minutes? Will you permit me 3 minutes?
Yeah.
No, will you permit me 3 minutes? At the same time, it is absolutely unpalatable and unbelievable that the lie that this gentleman is speaking on your channel. He says that I interviewed Mr. Modi without recording. Are you comparing Mr. Modi with Hafiz Saeed? Hafiz Saeed, a man like him, you are interviewing and you are not keeping the recorded version.
Unbelievable.
Secondly, you went there to preach him. This man is going to change. This man is going to change by your preachings. Are you a qualified psychiatrist?
No, I am not preaching.
What are you talking? Are you befooling the country? But at the same time, you have a right to go. You have a right to go as journalist. You have a right to go as journalist and stop there. Don't try to justify and befool the people of this country. Your story is absolutely undigestible, unpalatable.
I have not preached to anybody.
You can go as journalist, as BJP, as government. Nobody can have any objection to it. But for the heaven's sake, don't treat the people of this country as fools. The story that you are
the unbelievable story that Ved Pratap Vaidik,
a cock and bull story. No man with prudence can take your story.
The unbelievable story that Mr. Ved Pratap Vaidik is trying to pull. He wants us to believe that Hafiz Saeed. Yati Noza, Maruf can come in, please. Maruf, Mr. What's his name? Ved Pratap Vaidik wants us to believe that Hafiz Saeed is some kind of an international tourist destination, that all Indian journalists going to Pakistan have to go and visit Hafiz Saeed, and you want us to believe that? Maruf, please. Maruf. Maruf, please. Maruf, please. Don't disgrace the profession of journalism, Mr. Vaidik. I am an active journalist. You are not. You are not an active journalist. Yes, you are not an active journalist, Mr. Vaidik. You are not an active journalist, and I am. And you cannot today pass off as a journalist when you cannot even answer a single question today. You can't even answer a single question today, but read out your biodata.
Every day.
Maruf Raza.
Every day without fail. And I
Maruf Raza, please.
On several television channels.
Maruf, please.
Journalist you are.
Mr. Vaidik, please give me a minute. Please give me a minute, sir. First, the pehla sawal hai Mr. Trivedi ke liye. Sir, if your party is so strongly opposed to anything that Mr. Vaidik has done, would it be a good idea for your party also to formally announce a bounty on Hafiz Saeed's head and make it very clear to the people of India that you want to go a step beyond the one step forward, one step backward policy of the last government, which I see in the last 2 weeks, you seem to be echoing the last government's line, both on the Henderson Brooks report and now in terms of Hafiz Saeed, that you denounce him and think that the matter will end. As far as Mr. Vaidik is concerned, my question to you, sir, is simply this, that you have not answered a single question throughout the discussion today. But please tell us that do you really assign yourself a serious role to bring peace between India and Pakistan and start with Hafiz Saeed and not start at any other level, because you are actually starting at the bottom of the snake pit? Why did you do that? Who authorized you to do that? If you feel that you had the approval of any government as a government emissary, or you in your self-delusion have given yourself this larger than life role, because what has come out in the entire discussion is your chest thumping praise for your own achievements. I can tell you from what I know that it may be interesting for you to tell us under what circumstances you left the PTI Bhacha, since you keep talking about what a distinguished journalist you are.
No, don't you know that I am one of the first batch scholars from Jawaharlal Nehru University.
Mr. Vaidik, stop reading your biodata. We are not impressed.
I was a senior fellow at...
1 second, Mahesh Chetbalani is coming to the debate. I must say at this stage, Mr. Vaidik, Mr. Vaidik, you know, in answer to every question, you read your biodata, and I want to tell you, we are not impressed. And if anybody thinks, 3 hands going up to the debate, please. 1 second, Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha is coming to the debate. 1 second, Sanjay Jha, Mahesh Chetbalani, I'm coming to you after that. Mr. Vaidik, you have no answer today except reading your biodata. It's clear to me. Sanjay Jha, please.
You have no biodata. What can you read?
Mr. Vaidik, keep quiet.
I would request the
Don't
BJP
do that,
here
Mr. Vaidik.
not to sit on a high horse because of only one reason.
You have let the people of this country down. You have let your own country down. You have insulted the people of India by going and having a meeting with Hafiz Saeed. You have not even cared for the sentiments of people, of families of those who have been killed in 26/11. In your own individual selfish pursuit of delusionary grandeur, you have gone ahead and had a meeting with Hafiz Saeed. So, Mr. Vaidik, please control yourself. Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha.
What are you talking? You are talking
1 second. Sanjay Jha.
Yeah, you know, Arnab, honestly, the Bharatiya Janata Party government needs to condemn Mr. Vaidik's statement for only one reason, that if Mr. Vaidik's conversation is not condemned by the BJP, you are actually legitimizing these non-state actors who have the most violent intentions towards India. It will derail the diplomatic process. It will only play in the hands of Pakistani hardliners. So the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to understand that this is not the time to allow any grandstanding to happen. Mr. Vaidik is done something criminally wrong and he needs to be condemned for it.
Behave like a dalal of somebody. Behave like a journalist. Behave like a fearless journalist as I am. I have put up...
Mr. Vaidik,
something I have kept with
Mr. Vaidik.
And scholarship.
Mr. Vaidik, you know, a fearless journalist like you, a fearless journalist like you asks two ridiculous questions. One is, if Modi comes to Pakistan, what will you do? Secondly, how many wives do you, the 26/11 mastermind, have? These are questions to ask. I mean, you've reduced, if this is journalism, you've reduced it. You have disgraced journalism if this is journalism. Mr. Trivedi, yes, Mr. Trivedi. But Mr. Trivedi, the question is simply why you are refusing to act. You know, what happens is that Baba Ramdev is a close aide of your party. Because as far as we remember, no, before you answer Sanjay Jha, Sudhanshu Trivedi, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, can you deny that Baba Ramdev is a close aide of the BJP? He was running yoga camps, please reduce the volume, he was running yoga camps, he campaigned for you in the elections, he shared the stage with Narendra Modi in campaign rallies, he was even willing to run a door-to-day campaign for the candidates. Today a close aide of Baba Ramdev goes and meets Hafiz Saeed and you take no action. You don't think people will put two and two together? Your silence, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, does not inspire confidence in the people of this country. After all, your tough stand on terror was one of the greatest promises you made in the run-up to this elections. What is your tough stand today, Mr. Trivedi? Where is your tough stand today, Mr. Trivedi?
Let me complete at least 1.5 minutes of uninterruption. First, I would like to make it clear that BJP and the government of India considered Hafiz Saeed as a dreaded terrorist, and there is no laxity of thinking on as far as Mr. Hafiz Saeed is concerned, and as far as the policy should be, the government will decide and take an appropriate action. Second thing, despite being clearly and categorically denied by BJP and the government and by the minister on the floor of the House, still our counterparts and the Congress party is trying to have some far-flung extrapolation out of their imagination of our connection with through Baba Ramdev and other things. This is just a part of their imagination. And I am really surprised that these people
But why don't you act?
I would like to ask Mr. Sanjay Jha.
But why does your government not act?
Their government was saying, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has said there should be zero tolerance to the human rights of the terrorists. And those who have used the word Sahib for Hafiz Saeed Sahab was used by their Home Minister. Their General Secretary used Osama Z. Their leader said Ishrat Jahan was a Beti. These type of human touch was given by those people. And now they are putting a question to BJP on the act of a journalist, which has gone in the delegation of a journalist, despite being a clear categorical denounce. And if you are having a policy, in my opinion, I would like to urge to media that we should make a clear categorical policy that if at all media decides not to interview
Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, do you realize
whether it is the LTT terrorist,
Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, do you just realize that what you are saying today, Mr. Trivedi, do you realize that you are saying what you are saying today is something that the Congress also did not say when they were in power, that you are doing a 180-degree turn on your own position vis-a-vis these issues, that you are looking completely...
How you can compare the meeting
I don't, because you are doing exactly the same.
I would like to remind
your comments...
January 2013,
you know when...
the Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde,
so why don't you take action against Mr. Ved Pratap Vaidik?
Which was held by Hafiz Saeed. Has he denounced Hafiz Saeed?
No.
No.
What happened to your muted reactions now?
In Pakistan.
Will this help?
And this party is asking question to us.
Sir, your BJP has taken a hard line against Hafiz Saeed in the past, and today one of the people who's close to you has gone and had some series of discussions with Hafiz Saeed. All you can do is distance yourself from him. So I'm asking you today, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, are you saying on television tonight that we will not act? If you're saying we will not act, then tell the people of the country today, we will do nothing.
Then
tell everyone today who's watching, we will do nothing. Ved Pratap Vaidik can go and meet Hafiz Saeed and have some long, languorous discussion with him. We will do nothing. Say so today, Mr. Tomorrow if somebody goes and has some kind of a discussion with Dawood Ibrahim, then also you will say we will do nothing. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Dawood Ibrahim and Hafiz Saeed were at the core of your election agenda.
Self-restraint, we are living in the open democracy with the open media.
God.
You should have decided that you will not interview
Mr. Trivedi.
You will not interview any LTT.
Mahesh Jaitley, please. Mahesh Jaitley. Mr. Jaitley, let people make up their mind on what you are doing tonight. Mr. Jaitley.
Portray the one thing out of the other.
Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. 1 second. Mr. Trivedi, let me tell you this. If the Modi thing, you know, by distancing yourself from the meeting, you are effectively saying that the Modi-led government of India thinks it is fine that an individual ducked procedure because of informing the government that there was going to be a meeting with one of the world's top terrorists and has no duty to find out the specifics of the meeting. What you are saying is that though the Modi-led government said that Vaidik had gone about the meeting in an individual capacity, I want to ask you today, if a meeting of this nature was to take place, should the Ministry of External Affairs have to be in the loop? Why are you trying to distance yourself from something you cannot? You have no heart for the feelings of the people of this country. All those who were killed in 26/11, Mr. Trivedi. You think, Mr. Trivedi, that what you are saying is that any individual can meet a hardened terrorist in a personal capacity, but the government of India will not care because it was on behalf of the government of India. Mr. Trivedi, tell me, would any government, for example, what you are saying is any American citizen can go and have a meeting with Osama bin Laden when he was around and the American government would do nothing about it. This is complete compromising of national security. I'm speaking to Mr. Trivedi, not to you. Please calm down.
Tried to contact the jihadi militants.
This is incredible. Mr. Trivedi, you are doing a complete U-turn. You are doing a complete U-turn.
You are having a full.
You are doing a U-turn, and because what's his name? Mr. Vaidik has no answers. He's moving on. Yes, please. Last word to Mahesh Jaitley.
Arnav, nobody is saying that the Congress stand was particularly meritorious as far as terrorism is concerned. Mr. Trivedi should not. This is not a question of comparing two parties. On the contrary, let's be clear, the Congress was completely pusillanimous as far as their reactions to terrorism was concerned. But the fact of the matter is, there's a huge difference between distancing and denouncing. What needs to be done today, given the character of Mr. Hafiz Saeed, and I like Maruf's suggestion, the BJP should really put up the ante for people meeting people like Hafiz Saeed by putting a bounty itself. There's a huge difference between distancing and denouncing, and that's all about governance. And I think Mr. Trivedi would be well advised to advise his government that there is need in this case, for perception's sake, to strongly denounce Mr. Vaidik's meeting with Hafiz Saeed.
Should also try to advise the Congress and left to have given a unanimous resolution in Kerala Assembly in favor of those who are accused of Coimbatore blast. They should also try to advise Samajwadi Party who are trying to withdraw the cases against terrorists. If these parties are trying to give sermon to BJP, it doesn't look nice.
Mr. Trivedi, we are discussing Hafiz Saeed today. Don't go into this tutu meme thing which everybody else does.
Question is simple.
With credibility.
Question is simple, and I will ask you today, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. The question is this: Mr. Ajit Doval was a member or not of the Vivekananda International Foundation. He is the National Security Advisor of India. Mr. Ajit Doval's responsibility is there today to tell us whether or not the same person today who has met Hafiz Saeed, what's his name, Mr. Vaidik, was also a member of the Vivekananda International Foundation. And Yatin Oza, what we need to know is, are all members of the Vivekananda International Foundation or anyone who is linked to the RSS, does he have the right to compromise national security and self-respect in whichever way they want to? I say they don't, sir. The RSS does not own national security. And they must know their line. And you will be judged by how you judge those who are close to you. You know that, Mr. Trivedi. You will be judged by how you judge those who are close to you. And I want to put on air the pictures today of the meeting that happened between Ved Pratap Vaidik and Hafiz Saeed. My question is tonight to all the Newshour viewers: is it true or not that you will be judged as you judge those who are close to you? So if Baba Ramdev is close to Ved Pratap Vaidik, Yatin Oza, is it more reason or not that the government, instead of distancing itself, should be seen to be taking action against Ved Pratap Vaidik? What do you think, Mr. Oza?
Look, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi has made a certain statement, in most unequivocal terms, that government of India will look into it, whether it...
What look into it, sir? The facts are there. The man has made an admission. What is there to look into?
It was a mere
what is there to look into?
Act of journalism.
Act of journalism, an act of journalism to go and ask pusillanimously to almost fall at the feet of Hafiz Saeed and say, when Narendra Modi comes to Pakistan, what will you do? How many wives do you have? That's journalism. It's a joke.
No, I'm sorry. You have not permitted me to speak. I further say that I myself is going to advise the person concerned that it is going beyond journalism.
This is not journalism. It's a disgrace in the name of journalism. It's not journalism.
Who is, or how so close he is, national security is first, national interest is first.
Well, in this case, the question is all to all the viewers. I put those pictures again. I'm asking you, do you feel that your national interest and your national security is being served by this kind of a meeting? Or do you believe that all the blood spilt in 26/11, today, when one person goes and meets the man who masterminded it, that it's slapping all of us unitedly? And do you think this government can simply let this case go? I leave this to your judgment. We are going to go into debate number 2. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.